Alright, this is a video I've been wanting to do for honestly quite a while, several months or so. But after what happened on my server the other day, I think it's a perfect time to do it now, especially since I got more stuff to destroy and refute. But as you all know, I trigger so many people on YouTube, online, and everything to both monster truck community and Pokemon and whatever community I'm in. So, of course, because of that, people hate me with a burning passion to the point where they either lie about me or they say stupid things about me. And some of those things I think are so obviously dumb, stupid, and bad that I think it's time for me to respond to those dumb, stupid things. So, let's get into it. And honestly, sadly, this video is probably not going to cover all of them, just the ones I remember off the top of my head. So, what got most of the stuff started recently was a few days ago, Daniel, who was a buddy of mine on BeamNG that I used to do events with on another server, all of a sudden out of nowhere rejoined my commentary server and did this essay about me, apparently destroying me, as he says on the Sim Monsters Discord. Now, of course, I didn't get to see it because I was doing fun runs with Foxy the Beast on Rigs of Rods at the time to practice for the upcoming Rigs of Rods live event. So I didn't get to see it because Mayumi banned him, which then deleted his messages. So I didn't get to see it, but from what I've heard from people, all he did was just make an ass of himself and say dumb things. So, Daniel, sorry. You didn't destroy me. You didn't spit bars or whatever dumb thing you all say. You got destroyed and embarrassed yourself so much that you got banned on my server. So, you're the clown here, buddy. And you will be banned again if you do something like that again. So, of course, that led to a whole bunch of really dumb responses from the idiots on the commentary server, to the point where I'm convinced that I think it was a raid, which, hey, would not be the first time that they've raided me. So here is one of the stupid comments I saw that was really, really funny. This is from Smooths on the commentary server after Daniel got banned. So, you're out here deleting messages that are speaking the truth about you? I don't have to know you 100% to know you're a complete fucking goofball, Tim. You don't know shit about running shows, producing, safety. You jump up and down with excitement if a truck barrel rolled 6 times into a crowd of people because you don't believe in safety. That's why you'll never have anything to ever do with helping run, produce a show, because you are a carny piece of shit who only gives a fuck about yourself. So try taking reality over fucking fake shit for once in your life. The more people might like you for it. Okay, where to begin? First off, like I said, I didn't delete Daniel's message because I was doing a fun run with Foxy the Beast at the time. So, can't accuse me of that one. I wasn't around, I was busy at the time. Second of all, I would jump up and down with excitement if a truck barrel rolled 6 times into a crowd because I don't believe in safety? What? That is the stupidest thing I think I've heard anyone say about me in a long time. And trust me, I saw a lot of stupid things lately. Of course I wouldn't be happy if a truck barrel rolled 6 times into a crowd. No one fucking would. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Now, I have a funny feeling that they're bringing up safety because I don't even know why this was even brought up, because nothing was even talked about lately about that on the server. But I have a funny feeling you're talking about me wanting cars in Monster Jam events, and they're not there because they're safety hazards. Look, I've responded to this years ago, and I'm going to respond to it again. Are you ready? Cars aren't safety hazards. Yeah, I said it, and it's true. It's a debunked claim for years now that cars are safety hazards. They are not. That's final. And this is not the first time I had to debunk this crap. Me and all my buddies, who are mostly admins on the commentary server, did several videos ripping Felled apart years ago. First one was about the car removal. Remember a few years ago where they removed turning cars? So yeah, I did a whole refutation of a monster truck driver that I think was forced to say what they said. So yeah, cars aren't a safety hazard. That's a debunked claim. It was never true. It never will be true. So deal with it. Also, what fake shit are you talking about? And I don't care if people like me or hate me. I'm not Gavin. I don't care about shit like that. But from what I've seen and heard, I think people like and respect me more than people like you. So, cry more. Now, with that out of the way, time to get to another stupid comment by someone who posted on the commentary server in the days after this. And that is from CLN. So CNN responded to Smooths and said, "You forgot the part where he literally disrespected Scott Hartsock on the day he died." What? Disrespected Scott Hartsock on the day he died? What are you talking about, you idiot? And don't you notice, after Adam showed her my video about Scott Hartsock dying, she never provided proof whatsoever or evidence of me disrespecting Scott Hartsock? Because it doesn't exist. So, anyways, I remember exactly how all this happened too when I did the video. So first off, if I remember correctly, didn't he die like in the middle of the night? So I didn't literally mention him on when he died because I didn't know about it first, and then when I first did hear about it, I actually waited a little bit because I wanted to know if it's true or not. That way I didn't do the video and it turns out, oh, it's not true whatsoever, he's alive. So I actually waited, so I didn't disrespect him on the day he died. And second of all, when I did my video on him, which you can watch, it's only a minute long, and in fact, we're gonna watch it right now. Well, this is unfortunate news I did not want to see when I woke up this morning. As it turns out, Scott Hartsock, the driver of Gunslinger, was killed yesterday in a train crash. That is unfortunate, as we've lost another monster truck driver. And probably one that really hurts too, up there with like Tony Farrell, as Scott Hartsock, up there is one of the best indie drivers. Remember, he was the runner-up for the racing title in 2000. He honestly was screwed over in so many world finals. He should have made many more of them. And then, of course, remember, he broke so many times in the world finals. He just had, like, some of the most unfortunate luck. It's just really sad to think about. Really unfortunate. Now, of course, you gotta wonder what's gonna happen with Gunslinger at the moment, although that really is the least of our concerns right now. Just another unfortunate accident that just, unfortunately even more, killed another monster truck driver. RIP Scott Hartsock. So yeah, not one disrespectful claim in this video, and I never posted anything about him anywhere else before I found out he died, other than to say, was it true or not? Or if, like, for some information. So, yeah. You either made it up, CLN, or you heard misinformation, which I've seen a lot over the years. Like on Sim Monster Night, which we're going to get to soon, where people just parrot something that they heard from another person, from another person, from another person, that spewed crap about me. So yeah, I didn't disrespect Scott Hartsock when he died. And if I did, you know damn well everyone, even my buddies who I do game nights with all the time, would have given me shit for it. They would have gone after me. Everyone would have gone after me. But they didn't. And it's not because that they're puppets, as Smooth tried to say. The reason why they don't go after me because they don't want to lose their admin role or anything like that. No. They didn't because it didn't happen. So, thank you for CLN for looking like a fucking idiot, as we all know you are. Also, I saw your comment where you were mocking my commentating skills. You do know there are hundreds of people that sent me commentaries in the thousands over the last 5 years, so they would not like to hear that whatsoever. And if you don't like me, and if you don't like my commentaries, and if you don't want to send commentaries, then why the fuck are you on the server in the first place for? Maybe you should go leave then if you don't want to be there. And now to get into like one of the more stranger ones I've seen over the last year or so, and this is really weird. I couldn't even get all the comments on here because they would be so small no one can read them, but I've seen so many comments on a whole bunch of different servers that apparently all my tracks are Pokemon themed. What? All of my tracks are Pokemon themed? And there was one comment in particular that said all my BeamNG tracks were Pokemon themed. Where the hell did this come from? I'll have you all know I've made 6 tracks on BeamNG. My first track, Custom Baltimore 2020, MTW's 2009 Baltimore, MTW's 2010 Baltimore, my Pokemon 25th Anniversary track, and World Files Custom. Of all these 6 tracks, how many of them are Pokemon themed? Just one. So, someone said all I do is make Pokemon themed tracks on BeamNG. I literally only made 1 out of 6. And also, that's just BeamNG. I've made hundreds of tracks on MTM2, BeamNG, and ROR over the years. How many of them are Pokemon themed? Again, just a Pokemon 25th Anniversary track. So, where did this BS come from? Where the hell do people seriously think all I do is make Pokemon themed tracks? I don't, and the evidence clearly shows that. This is like the most minor of the things I'm refuting, but it's honestly like up there as like one of the more stupider ones because it's so easy to tell if you look at my content. You clearly know, yeah, you don't just make Pokemon themed tracks. Like, this is so stupid, and it's obviously coming from people that are either lying or just being told about what I do instead of actually seeing what I do. Because if you watch what I do, you clearly know, yeah, I don't make just Pokemon themed tracks. Also, these same people mocked me for playing Pokemon 2 because I'm too old for it and all that crap. The average age of Pokemon players is 25 years old. And that was back in 2016. It's gotten older. Just like back in 2015, the average age of video game players is 38, which has gotten older since. It's us adults that play games more than kids. And no, Pokemon is not a kid's game. It's for anyone. Fucking idiots. Learn to enjoy games. Now to get into even some more stupider ones. One, a lot of people say I'm just like Gavin, which is honestly probably one of the more funnier ones because, no. I don't go around begging and leaking private stuff. I don't violently demand private stuff. I don't bug people for private stuff. I don't tell people to kill themselves or I'm gonna kill myself or spew nothing but isms, all caps, block, unblock, friend requests, all that. I literally do nothing that Gavin does. So I don't want to hear the comparison. Regardless if you hate me or not, you know damn well Gavin's worse for the community, and I don't want to hear any comparisons. And then I'm a raging lunatic all day, yet all the people I hang out with say the exact opposite. Maybe when you actually know me better, you realize, hey, he actually is chill, like a lot of people in the commentary server I deal with all the time say. Or that he's impossible to please, yet when I debut tracks that people make that I really like, I say I really like them. It shows that I actually can be pleased, you just have to put in the effort to do it, which a lot of people just don't do it, especially Monster Jam with Feld. Another thing too, it just came off the top of my head. Ever since I did my stream last year, watching the first 2 shows of the Monster Jam Atlanta Speedway track, I got shit on to oblivion by these idiots, crying about, he didn't like the event because it didn't have enough colors and colors and all that. Well, first off, that wasn't the only reason, which people conveniently left out. So, yeah, colors suck. Also, the cars, as you could see, like the bus stack right there, were all flattened and they were embedded into the dirt, so they weren't even really crushable. And that bus stack in particular, because I couldn't see the second 2 shows the next day because that night after the second stream, that's when my graphics card died, and at that point, for like the next few weeks, my desktop was literally bricked, so I couldn't even turn it on or anything, so I couldn't stream the other 2 events, sadly. So, yeah, I didn't see any crushing, which, remember, I want to see that. That's what I like to see. And I didn't see that. So, yeah, that's boring. So, yeah, the track sucked. Deal with it. But that's not all that was the problem with the event. The other problem was that the wrong people won freestyle. Both shows. I remember the 2 shows I streamed, Tom got screwed in one of them, and then he won freestyle when he didn't deserve it. Sorry, but when the wrong people win freestyle, or racing too for that matter if that happens, that ruins the event completely for me. So yeah, there's more to it than just the track. But the track does suck. Deal with it. And then, probably for my last 2, these are probably honestly up there as like one of the more worser ones. And honestly kind of close to like slander possibly. I've been accused multiple times on Sim Monsters of being a pedo. I mean, there's nothing else to say about that. It's just too funny. It should be just laughed at when anyone says that. But people on Sim Monsters and everywhere else have said that. So, yeah, there's that. But honestly, probably one of the most disturbing ones and the disgusting ones, too, because this is going on for several years, is their constant BS lies about Mayumi being my girlfriend and all that. And more importantly, too, my underaged paid Asian bride, which I've seen a lot of people over the years in the monster community say disgusting things like that. Not only is that incorrect, it's disgusting, horrible, and pretty much honestly borderline racist and misogynistic. And a lot of this is coming from the same people that sexually harassed her years ago on Adam's channel. So I don't want to hear that shit coming from them. And I've noticed this throughout my life, and I'm sure a lot of you have female friends notice this too, where people always accuse you of being a couple and all that. Why do people always make that assumption? Just because you're friends with a woman does not mean you're trying to fuck them or anything like that, you idiots. This is fucking Gavin level misogyny, for God's sake. What the hell is wrong with you people? It seems like you don't know your way around women, unlike me. And if you talk to women like that, or if you have a female friend that we're talked to like that, I'm sure you would be angry too. And it makes you look terrible. But as you've seen so far in this video, a lot of people are just straight up stupid at best, terrible at worst. So yeah, now that I'm done with all that, you're all a bunch of clowns, you got destroyed, you embarrassed yourself forever, and you can't beat me. And you know that, that's why you say stupid shit like that or outright lie about me. So take the L, eat shit, and move on. Also, Modern Monster Jam sucks. Deal with it.